We're standing reunion to vibration.
I will literally get picked off. They're literally following me every day.
I mean, I know they all want to be us. Hold on, did y'all ever catch this old video of Donald Trump saying that he wants to be black?
Grand Rising family, welcome to Lady Boss Energy, where we uplift, motivate, and inspire each other to get shit together. If you haven't already, please like, comment, and subscribe. And if you know somebody who you think might enjoy watching this or you think needs to see this, share it with them. These videos are for entertainment purposes only. I'm not responsible for what you do, believe, or don't believe. It's your journey. Take what you believe and leave what you don't. There might be a trigger warning or 2 or 3. I don't know. I hope not. But if there is, I apologize. My brother and his wife, even though I'm not celebrating holidays anymore, got me this pretty beautiful blanket. It says all kinds of things like amazing, capable, chosen, never alone, beautiful, victorious, always loved, things like that. And I got a new affirmation deck. It says 101 radiance blessings, but I say radiance, to brighten your day and uplift your soul. We are going to have 3 for sure everyday affirmations. The first affirmation: I am resilient and bounce back from setbacks. Reflect on a past setback and the strength you found to overcome it. The one from my affirmation jar says, I am worthy, valuable, and complete, just as I am. Yes, I am. And so are you. And this one says, I keep you in my thoughts and prayers. And then it has, so that was on that side. And then this side says, I have not stopped giving thanks for you, remembering you in my prayers. And that is Ephesians 1:16. If you want a reference, check it. Ain't nothing to it but to do it. Let's get straight into it.
I seriously think that this dude is following me.
Yeah, no shit, Sherlock. I'm following you. I've been following you. You know why? We're on a walking trail. We came from that way. It only goes this way. Of course I'm following you.
That's funny. That was funny.
So this is what they left out of the release of the files, out of the release of the photos. Wow, I've never seen this photo before. I had to look and find it. This is a photo of Donald Trump and a little girl that it was invited. I think her family was invited to one of the one of the balls that the current president was at. And this was during the 90s, I think. But look at how he has his hand placed around this little girl's neck.
That's crazy.
Oh, even though there hasn't been any specific charges made regarding this child, I would never trust somebody like Trump around my kids. Look at this shit, bro. I am completely disgusted. But I'm not surprised. This is the type of stuff that he does and he's done and constantly gets away with.
Constantly.
And honestly, at this point, I'm just ready for justice for the victims. I'm ready to see him arrested. I'm ready to see him gone. And hopefully all these files being released leads to that. I'm a little bit unsure if that will.
What about the parents that you didn't see them touching your baby like that?
She's incredible. Can I? Wow. You're amazing.
Thank you.
Look at that smile.
I don't know if that's going to give us the end, but I think it's AI, but it might not be. I don't know. Who knows anymore?
I said once, I said twice, I said 3 times. I don't have any change, okay?
How am I being threatening?
What?
Yeah.
What did you say?
I said that you were saying that I was homeless and that you didn't have any change to me the entire time.
I don't have any change, okay? I have no bills on me.
So,
no
okay, I was just literally been trying to tell you that your purse is on top of your car.
What?
Your purse, just look up. Yeah. I'm not homeless.
You're not homeless, but then why don't you just mind your own business, okay?
Okay, Karen. Somebody come get your grandma.
Remember, this is only a movie. This video is for entertainment purposes only. Let's go.
Our projections show that by the year 2025, not only America, but the entire planet will be under the protection and the dominion of this power alliance. The gains have been substantial.
No.
Both for ourselves and for you, the human power elite.
Didn't that movie come out in 1988? Predicting what is supposed to happen in 2025? How is that possible? You wanna know how? Because it's impossible. Stop playing with me, son. This video is for entertainment purposes only. I don't know what the hell they talking about in that movie. But all I know is that it's just a movie and it's not true. Shut up! What the? Guys, that came out in November 1988. And what he said kinda lines up to what's going on now, guys. He said 2025. But let's not forget, guys, that was just a movie. And that was, PP. Stop playing with me, son. It's not a game on here, guys. You know what time is it. Shh. Shut up! Go watch that movie. It's a cool movie because it's just a movie. You may see things in it that you think is real that connect to today's life, but it's not real because it's just a movie and people were really good at directing at that time. Stop playing with me, son. It's not a game on here, guys. You know what time is it. Shh. Shut up! But I tell you one thing. If I ever see that movie and I start to understand and realize what that movie is really talking about, I ain't gonna watch it no more, and my TV's done.
That was a crazy movie. It was.
There we go. That's a big guy. Wait. Whoa. Big guy. Kiwi, stop it. Oh my God, quit it.
That's a bold bird.
I'm so sorry. He picked that up from TV.
Sure he did.
Ignore him. Come on.
He said sure he did. And he's still in the house.
How did we not notice this before? Check this out. Have y'all seen this picture? Notice anything weird about this? Charlie was 6'5". Obviously, this is an artist's rendition and they weren't actually this size. But look at his hands. He has massive, huge mitts. And look at Erica's hands. Y'all remember this scene? Obviously, it's very awkward because you have to zoom out and imagine she's surrounded by camera people right now. And it's very awkward, especially this scene. But look at the hands. I know that we all talked about the texture of the hands and how they look very odd in general, but look at Erica's hand, okay, in comparison in size. It looks like a tiny little mannequin hand or something. There's no way that's the hand of a 6'5" man. Isn't this absolutely insane?
Things that make you go, I remember this one.
What is it? Oh! Shit!
Look at that fucking thing.
Yo, that fucking strap killed you right in your fucking head, dude.
What's his house?
That's crazy.
Look at that.
I don't know if that's gonna be able to stay.
Yo, carry it right to your head.
Body.
Look at this. Look at it.
Yo, that's right in your fucking
No,
head.
no, no. Hold on. You need to stop more. You need to step over.
Yo, that would've got you right in your fucking neck.
Oh my God, right in his head.
Yo, you
Wild.
How do you get caught lacking like this? Before that money make it into the bank, it is uninsured, buddy. Look, right before you get through the doors, look at that. Snatchies! Trick daddy and they out of there.
Got caught slipping. He got caught slipping. That's all I'm gonna say about that.
Astagfirullahaladzim. Ayah, demi Allah, kayak ada yang nyeret Jena. Demi Allah, demi Allah.
Oh, baby.
Demi Allah, kayak ada yang nyeret Jena.
You could see her trying to get away. But she's just a baby. Oh, pobrecita. That's crazy. Grandma can't even get her. Get up, Papa.
Demi Allah, kayak ada yang nyeret, sumpah demi Allah. Bukan dia pergi. Abang aku.
Wow.
Siapa lagi? Bukan nggak?
That's crazy. Did you see her leg go under the table? I mean, under the bed?
Pessoal, vocês viram esse vídeo e a sequência dele, como é deprimente. Aqui é o Justin e essa daqui é a Hailey Bieber. Mas olha aqui, gente, parece que em todo lugar e simplesmente odeia a própria mulher. Só prestem atenção nessas sequências. Olha isso, gente. Ele nem aí, ela caiu e praticamente se rastejou atrás dele. Que tá escrito em inglês, homem do ano. Mas prestem bem atenção nesse comportamento. Olha isso. Olha isso. Isso é normal? E o olhar dele pra ela, como se já dissesse tudo. E aqui, ó, nessa apresentação, isso ficou muito estranho. Assim, não deu pra entender muito bem o que tava acontecendo aqui. Porque logo na sequência, a mulher faz o carinho nele e só com esse gesto, ela percebe e para de fazer e fica totalmente sem graça. Mas quando é um amigo ou conhecido, tudo fica natural, tudo fica bem. O que se passa na cabeça dela pra aceitar esse tipo de comportamento e dele pra fazer isso?
I couldn't understand what she was saying. People have money just to blow like that. He might be onto something.
I was just 16 when you took my virginity on your office floor. Do you remember that? You did things to my teenage body that had never and should have never been done.
Sunday service went straight to hell in Indiana after a woman confronted Pastor John Lowe in front of the whole congregation at New Life Christian Church. Tempers started flaring after the pastor who tried to confess left out the fact that the victim was only 16 when it happened.
Did you do it? That's all we need to know.
Yes, we did.
You didn't tell them she was 14 years old.
No, at 16.
Oh, no.
Sorry, 16.
My bad.
16 years
Makes
old.
it better.
Okay, and it was wrong. I can't say it. I can't make it right. I can't make it any better. And in a shocking twist, after his confession, church members surrounded Pastor John Lowe in a prayer circle and offered him forgiveness. Police would eventually investigate, but because of the statute of limitations, no charges were filed.
That's wild. I'm like this. If you have to be 21 years old to buy a pack of cigarettes, why isn't that the legal age of consent for SCX also? I don't care. A 16-year-old should not be able to consent to a grown-ass man or a grown-ass woman to do things like that. That's... I hope she's okay.
Probably will be
Why did somebody eat his... That's wild. Her head wasn't down in the phone. She'd have saw it coming. Get your head out your phones. That is the moral of the story.
I didn't know this, but if you're in Texas, law enforcement is telling you that you need one thing if you're going to be parked at these truck stops.
Hey, I'm sitting here in Houston at, this is Channelview or Baytown?
This is Baytown.
This is Baytown, Texas. And this officer here is just checking in the back of my trailer for some vandals. And this is what he told me I need, or this is what he said I need in Texas when I'm at a truck stop.
Here in Texas, at this location, PD and myself would recommend that you have your gun on you. So if anyone tries to steal off of your truck or your trailer, you shoot them.
And because this is considered...
This is considered your home. Here in Texas, you are protecting your home and your belongings that go to your home. So anyone that's trying to, present themselves as a threat, shoot him down.
Right on. I wish I right on. Thank you, officer.
You're so welcome.
Have a great night.
Welcome. You too.
Bye-bye.
All right, so there are...
Say no more.
Right, say less. Say less.
She's on her phone again. There are cars around. He's literally trailing her and she's not looking.
Oh my god, guys, I'm gonna get in her car. She has no idea I'm here. Oh my god, guys, I'm in her car. I'm in her fucking car. Oh my god, she's gonna freak out.
Oh, he just went into
That's
her car. She unlocked
crazy.
the car doors too? See, this is what I'm talking about.
He just made it into her car.
And she is oblivious about it.
What do you think's gonna happen if she realizes he's in the car?
She's got a freak out.
Should we tell her? Should we stop everything now, or should we see what happens?
She needs the lesson.
If I get pepper spray, bro, holy shit.
She still doesn't even know he's in there.
It's a prank, it's a prank, it's a prank, it's a prank, it's a test, it's a test, it's a test, it's a test.
Let's go.
Your boyfriend put me up to this. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry.
But that's wild. Like, I always check my car before I get in.
Hannah is spotted here with Michelle Lamy, and just pay very close attention to how they treat this woman. Shortly after, this is her backstage of A$AP Rocky, and this woman has deep connections with every single celebrity. I mean, many pictures and videos of her and Usher, Kim Kardashian, Migos, Kanye West, A$AP Rocky, whatever, you name it, almost every single celebrity. But who is this woman? You look her up, it says she's a fashion designer, filmmaker, producer, whatever. But she's also married to Rick Owens, and now we're getting warmer. If you know anything about Rick Owens, he's known as the Dark Lord of fashion. Now, if this woman is married to the Lord of Darkness when it comes to fashion, and she's a fashion designer, and this is literally her wearing his head, you start wondering, what is she doing with all these artists? Surely it can't be all fashion, right? And then you see pictures of her with Marina Abramovich, which is outspoken for her art, but also her spirit cooking. All I'm saying is be aware of what's really going on and do your own research.
That's wild.
Hello, my name is Jonah Rogers, and I can prove that we live in the Matrix. I was called to California, where I unplugged and figured this entire thing out. There are several difficult truths that we all have to face, like our water is being poisoned, our food is being poisoned. They're literally controlling all of our thoughts and our moods and our actions through food, through sound waves and technology. Our ears are ringing, we're getting headaches, and we're not able to sleep because we're being controlled. We can prove all of it, and people that are lower vibrational have gravitated out of our lives. We're being followed, harassed, and our banking is being messed with. It's all for a reason. They don't want us to meet. Ever since birth, we've been bombarded by information to keep us small and controlled. The education system doesn't teach us what we need to know. It teaches us to obey. They're listening to us through all of our devices, through our television, through everything. We are constantly being watched and monitored. Watch what you say. If at any point in your life someone's called you bipolar, you're one of us. It's a gift. They suppressed those gifts when we were younger with Adderall and antidepressants. But in reality, we could always read people's energy. People could recognize we were special since we were kids, and you have what's called energy vampires that have come to siphon those gifts. For all of us who've ascended to 5D, we literally can't speak to 3D because they can't hear us. We've ascended so high, we allow no negativity in our life because it disturbs our frequency.
Yep, sure does.
If you're finding the need to get more rest because you can't go in public, if you don't feel like working in corporate America anymore, it's because you were called upon for this time. Look at the world right now. The reason travel is so difficult is because they don't want us to meet.
Perfect.
When two or more of us are gathered, there's nothing that we can't do. I've come to California because I know there's more of us that I need to meet.
He's not lying.
That boy sending you to vibrations. Trying to start me out in such a vibe. Yeah, Toronto, we come to your city, Atlanta, Houston, Dallas. Play whatever you want to play, baby. Just here, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, shake to that, shake to that. Work, work. That was family here, so it's a vibe. I'm do it.
Working for Diddy for 6 years trained me to have to be perfect.
Working for Diddy?
Absolutely.
I love Diddy.
Oh, I bet you do.
My nizzle. You know he's a good friend of mine. He's a good guy. Is he a good guy?
I don't want to answer that
Oh,
question.
wow. I think he's a good guy. I'm going to stick up for him.
He would. He would stick up for him.
I mean, I know they all want to be us. Hold on, did y'all ever catch this video, this old video of Donald Trump saying that he wants to be black? This video is almost impossible to find. In fact, they deleted it off of YouTube. Y'all think I'm playing? Look, they really deleted it off of YouTube. I did always find it funny that Donald Trump's wife's name was Millennia, like melanin, and now he's saying that he wants to be black, y'all. Look at this, listen to this.
I've said on occasion, even about myself, if I was starting off today, I would love to be a well-educated black because I really believe they do have an actual advantage today.
I love the black community, and I've done more for the black community than any other president. And I say, with the possible exception of Abraham Lincoln.
Y'all, he didn't even say Obama's name. Y'all think he's throwing shots at Obama? Oh my God, I told y'all he didn't do nothing.
Bled on the battlefields of the American Revolution, and they really did, when you read the history, what they gave up. They gave everything to smash the chains of slavery and preserve our nation, and they did it with incredible bravery. They helped win the Wild West, tame the skies, and save freedom in the Second World War. They're warriors. From the very beginning, black Americans have been a vital part of the American story, helping to make this the greatest nation in the history of the world.
So what we gonna do about it? Sit back and watch, y'all. This is the fall of Babylon. I've been telling y'all the shift is here, and Donald Trump wants to be black, y'all. Let me know what you guys think about this video. Like, comment, and share for more videos like this. Let's get it, y'all. Peace out.
So Erica Kirk is pregnant. She announced it. Problem is she's 8 weeks pregnant, and Charlie Kirk died 10 weeks ago. They may try to do some Immaculate Conception, Virgin Mary stuff, but nah. That's J.D. Vance's baby. It refers back to an earlier post I did when Nicki Minaj said that J.D. Vance was an assassin. She was referring to him assassinating that kitty cat that mash up the team. I shouldn't laugh. It's a terrible situation. But yeah, that's that dead baby J.D. Vance's.
So while we were all distracted with the Epstein files, the entire financial system just flipped. Like now. That's because the DTCC, the Depository Trust and Clearing Corporation, just made the biggest move of the 21st century.
At a pace to tokenize real-world assets. And if you think about assets as software, it's natural for the industry to begin to look at blockchain as the next generation of software to carry assets, and they could.
The president and CEO of the DTCC, Frank LaSala, has just announced the green light from the SEC to tokenize everything. And if you guys have no idea who the DTCC is, let me walk this down. So they are the back office for the stock exchange, and let me give you an idea of how major this is. So their settlement and transaction volumes is $3.7 quadrillion per year. And yes, that's 15 zeros. Now, what does this all mean for the future of finance? And more importantly, what does this mean for you? This means real-world assets like gold, silver, real estate, cars will all be represented on blockchain through tokenization. Now, what tokenization is fractionalized ownership and investments. So for example, say you wanted to sell 20% of your house instead of 100% of your house, you can do so through blockchain, purchasing it with crypto. Now here's another telltale sign that things are changing rapidly, because silver has just become the third largest asset on earth, coming in at over $4.4 trillion evaluation. Now silver has hit an all-time high over 5 times just this month alone, but that's not all. Gold, oil, copper, platinum, and palladium have all surged as well. Now, what was that little thing that where assets are represented on blockchain? Oh yeah, tokenization. And let's not forget, the US has just launched an airstrike on Nigeria and all these other countries, bringing us on the brink of war. And what's that little asset that they actually use during war? Silver. Silver is what they use for satellites and tanks, submarines, fighter jets, Tomahawk cruiser missiles, AI data centers and wiring, you name it. Make sure you guys get into my Telegram where I have more information on tokenization. Also hit up my YouTube, The Maverick Approach, but let me know what you guys think about all this down below.
Good job to this mom for
They are fear-mongering us. That's what they're doing. They want you to be afraid. They want you to feel anxious and worry and fear and doubt and all of the negative emotions. They want you to feel those because that is how they get their energy. That's our energy is the real currency. This money shit that's not real. Our energy is the real currency. Real human beings like myself and you, those people are not real human beings. They do not have the spirit of the Most High in them the way we have the spirit of the Most High in us. That is why we get treated so poorly. That is why they treat us like shit. That is why they poison everything of ours. They're so jealous and so hateful and envious of us. And I'm not bringing these videos to make anybody afraid. I'm showing these videos to bring awareness to what is going on in the world. We are the only ones that can stop them. We are the only ones that can stop them. Running to another country isn't going to stop them, because you know why? Yeah, you might go to a different country and you might be okay for a little while. But if you don't pull the root of the problem and you just clip the tip of it, it's going to grow back. It's going to come back, and it's going to come back bigger. It's going to come back stronger. And if you just keep clipping the tip of it instead of going down into the root and pulling the whole thing out, it's not going to go away. It's always going to be there. And it is up to us, the people, the humans, the real people of the Most High, to stop them. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding, friends. None of what I just said is true at all. Strictly for entertainment purposes.
forcing all of her adult children to sit down and watch that fake UPS driver delivery video. And I'm talking about that video where that guy dressed up like he was a UPS delivery man, complete with the box and everything. And it was him dressed up as UPS. There was another guy as if he was the driver, also dressed up like UPS drivers, and went to this house of this family of 5. Not only did they get away with an undisclosed amount of money, they wiped out this family. That's right, it was a family of 5. The only survivors were the 2 children who were under the age of 5. Both of the parents did not make it through this fake UPS delivery attack. Neither did their 20-year-old son. This is probably one of the saddest real-life videos I've seen where children were involved. As these 3 assailants were taking out all of the adults in this household, the youngest toddler is the one who found the mom who was in the bedroom where her life had been taken at this point, and he completely loses it. And it's the older toddler who then rushes in to grab the baby and just pull the baby away from the mom who's no longer with them and try to get them to safety, while the other 2 males in the house were being forced to show the assailants where they kept like their money and stuff at. What's even sadder is watching the video, the fake UPS guys almost walk away because no one answers the door, but then the 20-year-old comes and answers the door, not realizing this was a complete setup and would ultimately lead to the end of his life and both of his parents' lives.
That's sad. Prayer to those families and to babies.
it will definitely happen. I was talking about 6G earlier, which is around 2030. I would say that by then, definitely the smartphone as we know it today will not anymore be the usual kind of the most common interface.
Wow.
Many of these things will be built directly into our bodies.
And one of the important statements we, I think, made at our most recent developers conference is that we believe that one of the big advantages of augmented reality is actually solving problems here on Earth, and it will be things like having glasses and being able to translate as you speak with glasses, and those are very close.
Holograms will be very, very high quality in the era of 6G. I've already seen 5G based hologram demonstrations. They already work, but then with the next generation technology, I mean, we could be having this meeting so that in reality we would be sitting in different parts of the world.
All right, well, I've enjoyed seeing you for the last time I'll ever see you in person. I look forward to seeing you at the next Davos. Thank you very much to our amazing panelists.
This is not the worst horde you've ever cleared out.
Sanitarily, this is a really dangerous house. She's eating 2 feet from all the poop and urine.
Do you think I meet the definition of a hoarder?
Hell yes. I don't think you see this house the same that I see it. The poop, man. You got a ton of poop in this house.
If you ask me, would I know how to fix the toilet? No, I don't. I'm not a plumber.
No, but people would say, do you know how to pick up the phone and call a plumber? Is what they would ask. The more time I'm spending with her, I'm realizing she may not be able to make a lot of good decisions.
Right.
What
She
is the
might not
main
be right
cause
up
of
there.
the smell?
Musty odor, having to do with mold and dust.
No.
No?
It's the feces and urine that's in the house.
And my sister was saying something about a musty odor.
A musty odor of feces and urine.
Okay, so it's still musty.
Yeah, but it's from feces and urine.
Not because the mold and dust is getting on everything.
Dust is nothing compared to all the feces and urine. Is that brand new information to you? To think that the feces and urine has something to do with the smell?
I don't know if this is going to be able to stay in I don't know if that's going to stay in. I don't know.
Oh, I'm not going to talk about Tom Hanks either, who is also a Tom Hanks, folks, is. I'm not suicidal.
Ago on May 14th, Isaac Cappy jumped to his death off the Route 66 bridge onto I-40, which they call Old Route 66, in an alleged suicide. But people noticed something interesting on Tom Hanks' Instagram. If you go to his last post, it's of a red handkerchief. A red handkerchief, a red scarf, is code for when the deep state suicides someone. When they take someone out and make it look like a suicide, there's usually a red scarf or a red handkerchief involved. Either someone close to them will be wearing one, or that'll be they'll hang themselves with one. Either way, that's their code for fake suicide. So Tom Hanks' post the day before he died is of a red handkerchief. Okay, definitely could be a coincidence. But his second to last post, which was exactly 42 days before the 42-year-old Cappy supposedly jumped to his death, post a picture of this glove here with the caption, Historic Route 66. Roadkill? Hope not. Hanks. Exactly 42 days later, Isaac Cappy, who outed Tom Hanks as a pedophile early last year, jumps off the Route 66 bridge and is. Now, when you take it one step closer, if you look at the bottom here, you can see the little cap to a water bottle. If you zoom in on it, there's a P on it. A cap with a P. Cappy. I mean, if that ain't code that they're going to take this guy out, I don't know what is.
Last night, Nicki Minaj went on the turning point. She said that she
happened.
loves Trump. But then she said J.D. Vance was an assassin. After she said it, she got really quiet. I wonder why. I'm guessing she was trying to say that he was responsible for Kirk's death. This video is about to get a little dark and a little deep. stay with me. She got real quiet because she realized she just canceled herself. If we not robots or programs, how can we get canceled? All these celebrities in Hollywood, they signed a contract of silence. Pay attention to the symbolism. If you want to see a star, what do? You look up. So why are their names inside of stars on the ground? They represent the fallen stars. These people know exactly what be taking place behind the scenes. Please don't forget that life is just a stage. Actors, singers, entertainers, their purpose is to deceive their audience. Let's take this a little deeper. We will give you money and fame, but you can never speak out. If you do speak out, your life will be in danger. Shh. The word shh comes from hissing. It's a lot of animals that hiss, but the most famous one is the snake. So when they go in silence, it's shh, which is connected to hissing. You know how they say that it's a bunch of draconians and lizard people that's really running the government? I'm not saying that they lizard people, but I don't know.
Check this out.
Start understanding quantum physics, you realize that everything is energy and nothing is separate. And then when you realize that they can measure your brainwaves with a magnet that doesn't touch your head, you realize that your thoughts are not in your head. And they're part of this greater field that we are all connected by. And they're now trying to understand how we actually store memories, which is a developing process. Some of it is protein-based, and some of it is this theory that we basically store our thoughts in the cloud. So basically you're accessing your own Wi-Fi field. And this is why there is a difference of like meeting somebody in person versus doing something over Zoom. Our biofields are interacting right now. There are low-level frequencies that our brains interact on. So having that biofield, you realize that like you have your own biofield, you are your own Wi-Fi, you emit your own Wi-Fi. And so then thoughts can be the process of some of that Wi-Fi coming in, mostly directed as life force and energy, which is why like how you practice your energy and how you maintain your energy can really direct how your thoughts come out in your reality, because it's that life force that then drives a chemical change in the brain that then drives forth whatever is going to come out as like a conscious thought or a verbal thought or anything like that. But when you realize that it's the energy that comes first, this is why stuff like meditation could lead to manifestation, because you have to correct that frequency signal and then it'll actually correct your physiology. And I literally went through my own personal experience of this, because at one point I talked to people a lot about allostatic load, and it's this concept of when your body becomes overwhelmed. I just had so many things going on in my life on like a physical level, a chemical level, and a mental level. My body got overwhelmed. My immune system was starting to act in autoimmune type ways. I basically became allergic to all food. This is how I know sensitivity to supplements really well. I was being made sicker by being put on supplements and medications, and my body was just rejecting all of it. And so I finally got to this point where I was at a loss, and the only thing I had left to do was listen to my body. And my body was like, I want you to sit here and drink water and eat these 3 foods and meditate and do nothing else. So that's basically what I did. But in that process, simply from meditation, all my
I wanted to hear her finish.
I don't know if y'all hear that. That mess behind me that I'm leaving. Something is not right with that. Jesus, in Jesus' name. I'm walking up and down through this Rolling Loud concert, crying, clutching my pearls because that sounds like some mess. I can't. Lord God, fix it. That's crazy. I don't even want y'all to hear this. That's how negative and demonic and his soul is literally.
Saying you alright? Yeah. Making sure you good, bro.
Why is the FBI telling witnesses from the Charlie Kirk assassination to delete their footage? Because it might cause them PTSD. Ryan Simmons luckily backed up his footage on an external hard drive, and I have to wonder if the FBI wants it deleted because he caught an angle of this character on camera. His name is Skylar Baird, and weirdly, there were Google search spikes of his name coming from Tel Aviv, Haifa, and Washington, D.C. before September 10th. But now Google Trends has scrubbed that data. Skylar kept very close proximity to Charlie's security guard before the TPUSA event when they were pushed up against the wall, and during the event when they both were front row. Skylar's Facebook shows that he was dropping out of helicopters for the Coast Guard in 2018. But now he's claiming to just be a digital content creator, even though he only has 7 posts, 5 of which were after the Charlie Kirk assassination. But he somehow got a floor press pass to the memorial. He was the guy that mainstream media interviewed over 7 times, each time saying the exact same thing.
Watched the video for like 10. It's like maybe 10 or 15 feet away when it happened.
I'm not trying to be cynical, but I don't see any physical tears. So where did this guy come from? Why was his name searched before the assassination? Why are witnesses having their TikTok and social media accounts banned and their footage taken down? Why doesn't the FBI want this footage or maybe this angle out there? So what do you think is going on? Is Skylar just an innocent witness that happens to have a background in government uniform services? Or is it possible that he's a part of some sort of a conspiracy? As always, I want to hear what you think about all of this down below.
I think conspiracies are the truth.
Me?
Weird ass lady.
Not the time, helicopter!
I feel a little violated. I'm fine about it, though. I won't press any charges. I know better.
Right.
Believe it or not, there was a time where it was all goddesses on this planet, no men. And if this is true, where did the men come from? But why would the universe just make all women on this planet and no men? This video is about to get a little dark and a little deep. Stay with me. In the beginning, they said it was the Word, not his word, but her word. Not his story, but her story. When people go to church and they drink the blood of Christ, you are not really drinking the blood of Christ. You are really drinking the blood of the goddess.
What?
The goddess blood carry memories throughout the whole universe. She could put spells on you with her blood, and she could break all spells with her blood. The people that control this world, they lied to you again. When you drop down to your knees and make your prayer, when you finish, what do you say? Amen. But did you know amen is an anagram for name? The name they want you to forget about is Sophia. Sophia means wisdom, the caregiver, the life bringer, the one who brings life into this planet by sacrificing herself. How many women actually passed away by bringing more life into this world? I can hear so many men right now saying, oh, he's tripping, he's bugging, that's wrong, he lost his mind. My guy, you came out of a womb. Remember, God said in the beginning, there was the word. Once you pay attention to the words, everything will make more sense. Men, we are seamen because we were swimming inside of the mother's womb before her water broke. And when a woman reaches a certain age, she go through menopause. It's not really woman, it's really womb men, because she is really the men womb. Everything is designed to destroy the goddess in the number 13. So the real question is, if the universe made all women on this planet first, why was men created? We were created to protect the most important thing in the universe, the Stargate, the womb. Men, we had a purpose. Goddess, you had a purpose. The goddess was supposed to teach sacred ancient knowledge. Men, we were supposed to protect sacred and ancient knowledge. But women are no longer teaching, and men are no longer protecting. They have the women teaching other women how to twerk, and we have other men teaching other men how to be gangsters.
I got emotional because that's the first time that I've seen this, okay? And I know if you watch my videos, you've heard me talk about the tree in front of my mom's yard. And when I asked her what her name was, the name was Sophia. Sophia is the name of the tree in my mom's front yard. It just, if this story is true, which I believe it is, then Sophia is Sophia. Why, out of all the names in the world, why would the tree tell me that her name was Sophia? And then listen to this story. It's beautiful. I'm excited. I can't wait to go back out to my mom's.
Get the hell out my office right now. You can't do this. I don't care about you filming. Like I told you, I'm not seeing you. I am not. Take that ridiculous hat off if you want to be seen by me. Keep recording, baby. Keep recording. I don't care about her recording. I'm telling you. What's insane is you come in my office. I have the right not to see you.
Because he's got a hat on?
Yes. Bring the walls that just passed, honey. Take the ridiculous hat off if you want me.
Oh, that was crazy.
I'll tell y'all a true story. Be simple and watch this video to the end. What in the world is this? This video is for entertainment purposes only. Let's go. What is that?
Hi everybody, Aaron Smith, your go-to guy again out here in the middle of nowhere in Nipton, California, looking at what I called these are shopping carts, guys.
What?
Shopping carts. Check those out.
Is that right? Come on! Whoa.
Feel that? Whoa.
Get up out of there.
Why is this shirt?
I felt like this vibration. I felt like this heat and vibration when I went in there.
Are you serious?
That was creepy.
Why didn't
So you mean to tell me
while he went
there's
in
shopping cart portals now? Not only that, why did that guy change his shirt? Stop playing with me, son. This video is for entertainment purposes only. I don't know who that guy was and what those shopping carts were doing out there in the middle of nowhere in California. And if you're in California, if you see that, please confirm it. Shut up! Who was that guy? Who was that guy? Why did he change his shirt? Why you change your shirt, bro? You trying to play tricks with my mind? Stop playing with me, son. It's not a game out here, guys. You see what's going on in California. Shh. Shut up! Shopping cart portal. That's something new. Because I'm gonna be real with you guys. I ain't never seen no... Stop playing with me, son. It's not a game out here, guys. You see what's going on out there in California. But I tell you one thing. If I'm ever in the middle of nowhere, and I'll get out real quick to, you know, and I see a shopping cart portal, let's go in there and see where it leads to.
Right. Why did he have to clip the part out when he went in there?
The Somali fraud rings are way worse than anybody understands. We're now finding out and being told that in those grocery stores that they open in their little shopping centers, they just skim the SNAP benefits, welfare, food stamps, and nothing exchanges. They basically just slide the card and empty all that money into their bank account. And they're doing this nationwide. This is not just a Minnesota thing. This is everywhere. And it's the same MO. They get a shopping center, grocery store, restaurant, and or daycare. And don't forget the home health. A lot of home health. And they're screwing over a bunch of veterans. Home health is working for veterans. They're saying they show up to take care of these veterans, to clean for these veterans, but they're not actually doing it. They're just billing the hours. And when they get caught, all they do is change the name from one LLC to a different one, and they just keep doing it. Yeah, this is going to be hundreds of billions of dollars when we get to the end of it.
That's wild. That's...
I will literally get picked off. They're literally following me every day.
Who's they?
Nigga, I'm not telling you they.
Then why?
But I have named a couple people to where I have to tell the truth.
Why mention it then if you're not gonna
Because, bro, it's not for you to know. Just know that I'm gonna keep living because of the way I'm supposed to be working.
Okay, but why mention it?
If I work any other way, Prince from Bad Boys. If I work any other way, then that's how that happens. I'm only to tell you what I'm telling you and what I'm permitted to tell you. Anything else other than that is unilluminatic. And I can't do it.
Unilluminatic?
Okay, so when you got into the Disney sphere, you were your early teenage years, right? Okay. That was probably around the same time you started meeting a lot of these big industry rappers, stuff like that,
well,
right?
no, not necessarily. It was more like when I did Major Payne, and you know, you go to the Major Payne premiere and you see like Jay-Z.
Yeah, but you were 5 at that time.
Yeah, bro. That ain't it, bro. Like that's not it. They can't do that. Every time you say the D word, I'm gonna give you the reason why they hired me. They wouldn't have hired me if I didn't have a rapport before.
Yeah.
You understand what I'm saying?
Sure.
2 of a kind with the Olsen twins.
Yeah.
AKA the Island Boys.
What?
You want this or not?
That's the first time I've heard that one. Yes, so
Ariana, over here. What's your favorite food, Ariana? Don't touch her. Don't touch her.
they're stupid. They're stupid. They're dumb. They're not dumb. They're funny.
Again, everyone always has to think there's more to the story. Well, sometimes there's not. I've seen the autopsy report. I've seen our case pulled together.
What did she say?
I've seen the autopsy report.
So I did do the request. They emailed me back.
He did not go in for an autopsy. The death certificate was signed by the doctor at the hospital.
Oh, okay. Can you just do a post documenting that?
I'm sorry, 10-9?
Can you just add us up to the case documenting that there was no autopsy?
That was crazy.
This is insane.
This is the same person that said sometimes there just isn't more to the story. It just is. She's full
Like
of
we
shit.
finally got our answer about the Brooklyn tunnels.
David, if you could explain why was there a mattress in the tunnels and what is the stain? A lot of folks are wondering, is this stain feces?
No, it's not feces.
What
The
is
stain
it?
is blood. Basically,
Oh,
we,
all right,
do,
well.
we did rituals. I said that before. There were some rituals.
says
that,
it so
that
nonchalantly.
we do in the tunnels, and sometimes the rituals might involve someone who recently bring them down there, and we're trying to do a ritual to bring back the Messiah, which is a Schneerson, if you heard about.
Wait, so let me get this straight. You're doing rituals to bring about a person from a person in a tunnel underneath the synagogue in Brooklyn.
Right.
Isn't that Satan?
He said it, not me. What the? What is wrong with people?
You know what? I have no Valentine.
You have no
Except
Valentine?
for those two little girls from the Helen Show. Except for those two little girls from the Helen Show. Coming to the after party, you know?
Bro. I'm just bringing awareness to what's going on in the world. Open your eyeballs. It's right in front of your face. And nothing changes if nothing changes. Thank you for tuning in to Lady Boss Energy, where we uplift, motivate, and inspire each other to get shit together. If you haven't already, please like, comment, subscribe. And if you know somebody who you think would enjoy watching this or who you think needs to see this, share it with them. I hope you have an amazing 24 and the best 7 yet. And I pray the divine radiates love and kindness and compassion and abundance and peace and joy and all the things over your life. Today, tomorrow, and forever. Till I see you on the next one. I love you.